mental health issues are not mental health issues. So I want to take you back to 2018. I had a massive awakening and my anxiety was at sky high levels. And I went to the doctors. I was working in London at the time in my corporate job. And yeah, every level of my body and nervous system was very, very activated. And the doctor gave me beta blockers and said, okay, take these tablets and you can simply numb those sensations so you can carry on and push on through and work in London. And this body truth in me came in that moment, and I sat in the car park in my car with my prescription in my hand, and something just felt really off. And this inner voice came in and it was like, why would I block what I'm feeling to push through? That does not feel right for me. And that is the moment my whole life started to shift and change. So I started to listen to that voice and I thought, what if I could do an experiment of actually just listening to my body rather than trying to push these feelings away or block these feelings. So even though it was difficult to override my natural responses, I did do it, and I started to just listen to my body. And some days it was, I need to work from home today. Some days it was, okay, I can go to London, but to go to London I need to leave at 3, I need to get an early train home. I need a cup of tea on the train, I need to feel warm, I need to feel cosy. I need to go in Lush and smell all the bath bombs to get like a nice sensory experience while I'm there. So whatever I felt my body was feeling, I followed it. And soon after, my boss in my corporate job gave me a bonus and said, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something right. Your output of work has increased dramatically. And part of me thought that doing this experiment was actually going to make me worse at my job once I stopped pushing. But it actually had the opposite effect. And this was the beginning of me realising that my sensitivities were actually also the channel to my abundance. So not only did I not have mental health issues, I had incredible sensitive gifts, but also those sensitive gifts were the channel to my abundance. And I've seen this happen time and time again. When I've said no to things, when I've listened to my body, when I've allowed my sensitivities to be protected, I've received money, or I've received a gift, or I've got my car fixed for free. I actually see this a lot of the time, that a mental health issue is actually just a gift being used in the opposite way. I see this a lot. So I feel a lot of, I don't know what percentage, but I imagine it would be quite high, of what we perceive to be a mental health issue is simply a shadow expression of a gift. What do I mean by shadow expression? So my sensitivities felt like a burden and my life was not in alignment, so everything was showing me, these are your gifts, these are your gifts, these are your gifts, but you're not using them. So they're being used in a not so healthy way because I'm feeling everything and it all feels too much. And I had to transform that feeling of a burden. This is like the shadow alchemy of it, transmuting that into, okay, these are my gifts. So how can I step into the gift side of that? So I can use that anxiety that I'm feeling, that is information that is telling me about other people and the collective and what my clients are feeling and all of those things. How can I use that in a healthy way? And this is what transformed everything. So I just want to get that message out there and just help, like perhaps you can help me by sharing this story as well, like that, or sharing this message that mental health issues are not necessarily mental health issues. What if that is just telling us that we're here for something different? So pop me in comments if this resonates.